Hey everyone, today I'm going to be playing Formula 1 2018, which is a brand new game for me since I just got it during the Steam Summer Sale a few days ago. So something you should know about me is that I take racing games very seriously, and I always try to play with the most realistic settings. So even though this is a game I've never played, naturally my first goal is to improve my skill to the point that I can get good lap times without any driving assists, which in this game includes things like anti-lock brakes, traction control, brake assist, an automatic transmission, none of which are present in an actual F1 car. Oh yeah, and there's also a racing line drawn onto the track, so that's not exactly realistic either. So here's the challenge I've set for myself. I'm going to set a lap time on a track I've never driven before, with all the assists turned on, and then I'm going to turn all the assists off and just practice until I can beat that time. It's not something I've ever tried before, and I have no idea how long it might take, if I ever get there at all. Formula 1 cars are just notoriously difficult to control, so I've really got my work cut out for me. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and jump into time trial mode here. Okay, we gotta select modern F1 cars. It's going to be fun driving some classic cars too, but that's not what we're doing. For the team, I have to go with Alfa Romeo Sauber because I love Alfa Romeos. I mean, that's a stupid reason to pick a Formula 1 team, but honestly, I haven't played any Formula 1 games since 2011, so I don't know anything about any of these teams. Might as well just pick one that's sponsored by a car manufacturer that I like. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do Australia because I've spent a lot of time racing on that track in F1 2011, so I have to choose a track that I am not familiar with, and here we go. Azerbaijan. This was not in the 2011 season. This is new, so I've never driven this track before. I have no idea how to drive this track. I have watched the actual Formula 1 races on TV that took place on this track, but that's literally my only exposure to it, so this is going to be a brand new experience. I am going to do this in the dry because learning how to drive in the wet is just going to be a whole different ball game, and I got to take this one step at a time. We are doing a time trial in Baku, Azerbaijan. Okay, we're starting in the pit garage here. Let's see, what can we do here? We can go to session info. Car setup, I don't even know where to begin with setting up my car. I'm going to assume balanced is good. Yeah, I guess you can increase downforce, increase top speed with the setup. So a track with like the really long straights, you'd probably want a higher top speed. But yeah, I'm not going to mess with this. I need to make sure all these assists are turned on, because that is kind of the whole point here. Okay, braking assist, this is really stupid. I need to turn this off just because it literally brakes for you. And that's not fair even if you are trying to play this on the easiest possible settings. I mean, how are you going to learn to drive if the car basically drives itself? That's pointless. Dynamic racing line, yeah, because that's how I'm going to learn the lines on this track. I could figure it out on my own, but it would take longer. Gearbox automatic. I'm not that bad at using like the paddle shifters, but again, it's going to be the whole idea here is that I'm going to set the fastest possible time I can with all these assists on, and then try to beat it. So I should really have as many of these on as I possibly can, just for maximum challenge. I'm going to go ahead and go out to the track. It looks like we only have the option of doing a flying lap, so I guess that's what I will do. Oh gosh, this is fast. This feels too fast for a street circuit like this. Okay, and I'm obviously braking way too early for this because I have no idea what's going to happen when I go around this corner. Okay. Just follow the line. Just follow the green line. And I'm like, okay, this corner's blind. I don't know what's on the other side. Why is it telling me to just keep accelerating? I have to be brave here. Oh, that was the DRS. I should have hit the DRS. Oh, crap. I already braked. And I'm already too wide there. But what I gotta remember is that I'm going to be, as badly as I'm doing here... Oh, here, I can do my DRS. I'm going to be even worse without the assists on, so... No, don't go too wide. Oh, gosh, barely caught that in time. Whoa, there's a castle right there. It's so close. I am taking this really easy, but I think that's fair, because I'm going to struggle so much to drive this without the assists. I really need... I need to make this be the crappiest lap time that it possibly can be, without being, like, really crappy. If that makes any sense. Oh, I got DRS. I should turn that on. Alright, I am going to make this a little harder for myself. I am actually going to practice this a little bit with all the assists on. Just so that I have to work a little bit harder once I turn those assists off. Oh, too wide. And there goes my front wing. Okay, the only thing that makes this a little bit difficult is the fact that the frickin' halo blocks my view of the racing line if I'm perfectly lined up with it. So I actually have to keep myself a little bit off to the side in order to see where the braking points are, or just brake early. That works too. This is basically like playing it's like doing a what are those things? It's like a connect the dots puzzle, basically. It makes you feel like you're drawing a beautiful picture when actually you're just drawing lines between the points. I'm just following the instructions of what it's telling me to do, and it's making me look like a super amazing Formula 1 driver without really having to put in a whole lot of effort. Alright, so I've set a pretty decent lap time, I think. Just basically doing the whole paint by numbers thing and following the little green line. So at this point, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just, let's see what time that was. I've set a 151.5. You can see on the right side there, it shows all those assists being turned on. So 151.5, that's the time to beat. Let's do it. Alright, preferences, assists. Okay, I think we're good. Go to track. So this is it. This is my first flying lap on Baku. With all the assists turned off. I can't see the racing line. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. In fact, I can barely see in front of me because I have this frickin' halo. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the DRS on because I'm insane like that. Oh god, you really have to know this track pretty well. I'm trying to remember as much as I can from the, which way am I supposed to go? Oh crap. This way. Locked up the brakes. Trying to remember as much as I can from my the 2 laps that I did with all the assists on. Unfortunately, I don't remember a whole lot. As you can see, oh crap. Am I gonna make it? Oh, god, that was close. I almost destroyed my front wing. It's hard to tell. It's just a street circuit, so you're turning off onto little side streets or whatever. I don't even know which way I'm supposed to go here. Is it to the right? Is it to the left? Okay, it's to the right. The other direction's just a little runoff area. Oh, I guess I have that little mini map off in my HUD there, which I could use to help me out. But it's kind of off to the side. I'm using a triple monitor setup. Which way am I going? Which way? Oh, this way. Hey, at least I can see this corner enough to prepare for it. I mean, I didn't need to brake that much, but still. Oh crap, didn't see that coming. I think I can take this almost flat out. Alright, let's look at my delta here. Oh, you know what I should do? This is really not fair to the viewers here, because I'm only recording in 1080p, but I have 3 monitors. And I'm only recording the middle one. And all of my entire HUD and everything is all off on the... it's all off to the left and right sides of what you guys can see. So I think I'm going to change that. It'll be nice for the viewers to be able to see the see what my delta looks like on every lap. Amazingly, I haven't crashed yet, either without the assists or with them on. I think I kind of got lucky there. Well, I guess with the assists on, I was just following the green lines. HUD area adjustment. Okay, let's slide that HUD in. So now everyone can see that my delta right now is 8 seconds. I mean, this lap is not really one that I care about a whole lot because I basically slowed down to a stop to change my settings. That's a second gear corner right there for sure. And as you can tell, I'm being really gentle. I say that just as I get a bunch of oversteer. I'm being really gentle on the throttle and the brakes to try and avoid skidding, because I know I have no ABS or traction control. And it's just going to take some practice to learn where the limits are for those things. Hopefully I can find the limits without going too far past them, because I would love to not crash. Okay, I think we got a DRS zone here. There's DRS, okay. Ooh, that was cutting it close, okay. My delta's only 0.8 seconds so far. That's really impressive. That's all? I would have thought I would be like 5 or 6 seconds behind. But apparently I suck just as much with the assists on as I do with them off, so maybe this challenge won't be quite as hard as I thought it would be. And I don't know where I need to slow down for this corner, so I'm just guessing pretty much. Oh god, castle section. Don't lock up. It's so narrow. The actual like racing line through that corner basically has the walls like inches on either side of you. Well, there's one thing I can say about this game, which is that the driving physics are fantastic. The force feedback is fantastic. As you guys can tell, I have quite a bit of experience with racing games, and actually quite a bit with Formula 1 games as well, so this is not like completely new to me. But I have to say the force feedback is really helping me just basically learn how to control this car. I don't know if that's really a second gear corner. I'm turning it into a second gear corner because that's what feels safe to me. Oof. I know that can be taken flat out, but you have to know how to do it, and I don't. That's cutting it close. I'm going to have to cut about 7.2 seconds off of my lap time in order to achieve this goal. And there it is. That's the first crash. Alright, here we go. We're going to attempt to do a little better this time. We have to cut off 7 seconds. 7 seconds to achieve this goal. Good news is I'm getting a feel for how this car handles. I'm getting to the point where I can push it a little bit closer to its limits without skidding or crashing. So that's going to help. But of course, the other big piece of it is that I have to learn the track. Okay, that did not need to be first gear. I don't know why I went all the way down to first. Oh yeah, it's a right-hander next time. Or next corner's a right-hander. Should be in second coming out of this. Castle section. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, forgot there was another left-hand corner after that. Went really wide. Okay, I do have to say though, I love this track. This is actually a really exciting track. It's got a lot of different stuff going on here. And there was a lock up there. I think it was front left. Because I was turning and braking really hard, so it took all the weight off that wheel. Oh, left-hander. Right hand. Flat out. Oh, I didn't need to go up to 8th gear yet. Hey, look at that. I've already cut off like over a second. And I'm going to be going into the runoff area because I forgot that there was even a turn there at all. Well, wait, which turn? Which turn? Oh, gosh. It's got that little squiggle to the left first, which makes me forget that it's actually a right-hand corner. Oh, God, castle section. Second gear. And quickly that way, and then this way. I think I basically got the line through that one, kind of, sort of figured out. I just need to be brave enough to go faster. Oops. Shifting up way too many gears. Oh, there's some, a little bit too much throttle there. Oh god, that scared me, because I forgot which way to go. And that sucked. Okay, the problem is that straight is so long, I start to forget that it ever ends at all. I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to keep driving in a straight line at full throttle forever. And I think that'll work. Probably. I'm just totally messing up my gear changes here. Oh god, why am I in first? Oh god, castle, castle. Barely caught that. At least now I'm like brave enough to actually step on the throttle. This time I'm going to try and remind myself that this straight does eventually end. Okay, I reminded myself a little bit too soon, but eh. Better too soon than too late. Ooh, that was not good. I'm braking way too early for these corners because I just don't have a good sense of of how hard I can step on the brake pedal without skidding. I'll probably have to lock up a few more times before I actually start to learn exactly how hard I can push. I've kind of kicked the back end out enough to have a good idea of how much throttle is too much. Well, and part of it is just sheer paranoia. Okay, 6.1 seconds on that lap. Oh god, corner, 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 corner. And there it is, and my wheel should have fallen off, but apparently when you're in time trial mode, your wheel doesn't fall off if you smash it into the wall at 200 miles an hour. That was cutting it awfully close. Okay, DRS any moment now. There's DRS. Gotta hit that DRS button as soon as the little light turns green. Hey, look at that. I'm 2/10 up. And there's the lockup. Okay, it's a left-hander next. Get ready for that, and brake, 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 brake. Just pushing a little bit harder this time. God, careful. Oh, I should have started wider on that castle corner. I ended up basically having to do it too tight. Well, I think it's been about 30 minutes at this point. Oops. Not 8th gear yet, not yet. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. This challenge might have been too easy. I'm 1/10 off of my PB and I barely started. There was probably one really sucky portion of my lap that I did with all the assists on, and now it hasn't taken very much effort to beat that. There's that castle section, oh my god. And that was, oh, I was still a second up when I rammed into that wall. Well, that's a good sign, that's a good sign. I think I can do it. Alright, let's try this again. And that was just pushing a little bit too far. Ooh, that was too hard on the throttle. Ooh, that was definitely cutting that corner. I'm surprised I didn't get penalized for that. Oh, look at that. It's showing a purple sector on the little mini-map there. I didn't even know it did that. I don't know a lot of things about this game because I just got it. Learn something new every day. Okay, brake, now, downshift, 3rd gear. Oh my god, I can't believe I recovered that. That shouldn't have been possible. That really should not have been possible. I'd love to chalk that up to, like, just godly reflexes. But I don't have godly reflexes. I mean, they're pretty good, but they're not superhuman. I think it was just luck. Oh, that's too fast going in there. And I braked too soon for that, but I'm just scared now after crashing and almost crashing so many times. The paranoia has set in. I have to say though, I'm having a lot of fun with this track. I really like it. I think Baku's going to become one of my favorites. Australia, the Melbourne track, was probably one of my favorist? I was trying to say favoritist, except that's not even a word either. So I just failed at saying a word that's not actually a word. That's a new low for me. Although, I am kind of distracted because I'm racing my ass off here. Alright, brake. Now. That's funny, I end up saying now every time I hit the shift down paddle. Oh, I got another purple sector. Oops, did not need to go up to 8th gear. Oh, look at that. I wasn't doing particularly well on some of these some of these sections, but I got such a good time through that second to last sector or whatever. There it is. New fastest lap. Okay, I'm 7/10 up again. Oh, this is good. I'm getting purple sectors again. This is going to be a new PB for sure.
This lap was a 1:49.3.
Oh my god, I thought that was going to be a crash for sure. And look at that, I'm 30. Okay, I'm not even paying attention here. Well, technically I have achieved my challenge. I actually achieved it a while ago. But I'm still improving. I am still improving. So, I've decided to make this even harder for myself. I'm going to make this even harder. Now that I've actually learned the track, I'm going to set another lap time with all of the assists on. And then I'm going to try and beat that. Because that's going to be a little more interesting. Okay, restart. Yeah, I was able to take that in third gear. Never tried that before. When I was still a noob on this track. Well, I've already made this harder for myself because I am now 3/10 up on my previous best that I had set with all the assists off. Now I'm an entire second ahead. Yep, I got my work cut out for me. I gotta remember, with all the assists on, I can just put my foot all the way to the floor when I brake and when I step on the gas. Because I basically can't spin out with all these assists turned on. Oh dear, that almost did not end well. And that's... okay, that's an epic fail. Alright, restart the lap. I'm going to do one more with all the assists on, and then that's going to be the one I'm going to try and beat. Okay, I'm already almost 3/10 up after the first two corners. Oh man. I still have a little bit of handicap with all the assists on, which is because I can't see my, I can't actually see the racing line because of the halo. So I'm still at a little bit of a disadvantage. Oh man, I did so much better through that. Oh, not that again. I lost a bunch of my lead. Alright, this is gonna be, this is gonna start to make things difficult. I'm 1.5 seconds up from my best lap time that I set with all the assists off. And that lead is actually still growing.
Last lap was a 1:47.1.
Alright, I think that's good. I think I'm gonna let that one stick. And let's go and turn the assists off again. Now I actually am gonna have to get really, really good at this. And there it is. I finally reached that limit of grip with stuffing on the throttle coming out of the corner. Alright, hopefully that's enough to teach me where it is so I don't exceed it again. Oh crap, forgot which way this corner went.
time last lap was a 1:47.1.
Darn. That set me back. That sucked. That set me back a little ways. Well, I'm not doing that badly. Oh my god, my delta's actually up. You know what? I think I'm actually getting to that point where the driver aids are slowing me down. I think I finally got to that point. It takes a while to get to that point. Because obviously the driver aids do slow you down. They take away, because you can always, if you're driving manually, you can push it closer to the limit. Wow, that's amazing. I beat the lap time with the assists off within a single lap of setting the new higher lap time with the assists on. Well, you know what? I gotta say, I guess that does it. This actually didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. I didn't make this challenge hard enough. It ended up being a little bit less dramatic and a little bit less, a little bit anticlimactic there when I beat it so easily. But I think it does prove a point, which is that driver assists, while they do make it really easy to drive the perfect line, being in pretty much the right gear at the right time, having that ABS and that traction control on, it really limits how hard you can brake and how hard you can accelerate. If you're about to burn out, it cuts that power from the engine. But if you're really close to burning out but not actually doing it, that's actually the fastest way to accelerate, and same for braking. When you're really close to that limit of grip, and that ABS cuts in and just lets off the brakes a little bit so they don't skid, it's actually taking away some of your braking force, which if you're able to hold it closer to the limit, you can actually do better. And I guess my challenge here just proved that. Well, obviously I still have quite a ways to improve, because there are literally 29,000 people who are better than me at going around this track. So it's not like I'm suddenly one of the elite F1 drivers in this game. Not even close. But I achieved the goal that I set for myself, which is to learn how to drive without assists. And I now know that I can drive just as well without them as I can with them. And that's really all I was trying to do. And that makes me happy. It means that I can, from here on out, I can continue to work on improving my lap times while driving without assists, and not have that nagging feeling in the back of my head like, if I had them on, if I had those assists on, I could actually be doing better. I will know now that whenever I get a good lap time without those assists on, I will know that's probably about the best I can do. I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. It was certainly a lot of fun for me. And if you want to see more of my videos, just subscribe to this channel. And I may even do more videos on Formula 1 2018 once I start to get even better at this game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.